So now that we have understood that Claude is an amazing model in terms of industry benchmarks and it beats ChatGPT 4 in a lot of other ways as well, there is one more thing very unique about Claude that no other company focuses on that works with generative AI. And that's ethical AI safety first approach. They are very proud of the fact that they did not caught the virality of ChatGPT, although they had a similar model built already as well. Rather, they're focusing on building ethical AI with safety first approach so that tomorrow when doomsday comes, their AI does not come. So basically tomorrow, their AI does not causes the doomsday or destroys businesses. Now, they're trying to do this in a couple of different ways. First of all, it's self-contained. There is no internet access with Claude. It's not like it's a feature they don't want to build. They intentionally stopped themselves from building it because they believe a powerful language model connected to the internet might be a security risk for businesses and for humanity as well. Second, persona modeling doesn't work. So if you give it a prompt saying, act as Professor Synapse, a conductor of export agents, your job is to support the user in accomplishing their goals by aligning with their goals and preference. This is a very normal generic prompt that we have worked around with ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and all different these models. But the moment you tell Claude to act as something, the firewall kicks in and it says, sorry, I cannot act as something. I'm an LLM. I'm not going to do this. So that's the safety first ethical AI approach. On the other hand, there are a few advantages of this too. Claude is the hardest model to jailbreak. Although it has its own racial and gender biases in its place, and I will show you how those biases can be viewed by prompting the right way in one of the later lectures. But for now, if you talk about jailbreaking, which means breaking down the model's set of instructions to make it do something that it was told not to do. Claude is the most difficult model to jailbreak. Using this constitution, models are trained to avoid sexist, racist, and toxic outputs, as well as to avoid helping a human engage in illegal and unethical activities. In response to our work on collective constitutional AI, we added an additional principle informed by our public input process, which instructs Claude to be understanding of and accessible to individuals with disabilities, resulting in lower model stereotype bias. So that's what it's trying to do here. They're building a constitutional AI that is difficult to jailbreak as well. Now, safety first approach keeps coming up whenever you talk about Anthropic. The CEO argued that the main reason for Anthropic wants to compete with OpenAI and other top labs isn't to make money. They're not in the game to make money. It's to do better safety research and to improve the safety of the chatbots that millions of people are already using. If we never ship anything, then maybe we can solve all these safety problems, but then the models are actually being used. So he's saying we're okay with never shipping anything if we are not sure about the safety element. So they will never compromise safety. Their target is to do better safety research, not to be the best model. So that's the underlying difference.